Everybody. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Let me grab my glasses so maybe I can read the comments better. Be right back. Give me 1 second. See if I can read the comments any better with my glasses on. And I need trying to turn that phone on because it ain't got no battery. How's everybody doing? TJ, what's going on, buddy? Hold on, let me get this phone. What in the world won't it turn? Llewellyn. Man, we got the new heartbeat in. Y'all can see it sitting right there. Got the new motor put in. As right now, we're planning on racing the 13th, 14th. TJ's in, Mr. Steve's in. Major Llewellyn's in. Yeah, as y'all can see, man, we got that new power plant. Got that Danny Tyndall in there locked in. She sounds great. Got a new reverse mount bell housing. Never ran the light stuff. We're switching over to it this year. Got another transmission sitting in the floor right over there waiting to go in. We bent the yoke. I can show you that in a minute. Waiting on a new yoke to come in to go in it. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. We ain't got but 1 thumbs up. Hell, that's weak for my people. That's weak for my crew. It's warm. It's been rainy today a little bit. We're going to try to go to the river tomorrow. Maybe do some fishing or hang out on the river some. But it's warm. It's probably 80 degrees right now. It's humid though. Been pouring all day. 55 and rainy. Yeah, we've missed a bunch of the rain. It's been all around us today. We went to the go-kart race last night with the coffee trailer. Had a good night. I might have turned the fan on. Tony Anderson. Hope you're having a good Memorial Day weekend too, buddy. Yep, we were going to go to the river today, but like I said, it was a little bit high chance of rain, so we held off, but we should have went. We'll try to go tomorrow. Got a couple craft beer to try that I've never had. Y'all still camping, Llewellyn? Johnny Hammond said, fire it up. We got, what, 6 likes? Let me give y'all a crazy, we'll get 15 likes, I'll fire it up for a second. How about that? 15 thumbs up and we'll fire it up for a second. Come in this morning. Dang, Miss Steve was on that fast. I ain't even get to read it. 21 people. Y'all hit the thumbs up. We get 15 thumbs up. We're going to fire the race car up. Let y'all hear it for a second. Get them thumbs up. It's free. Hell, it don't even cost nothing. Thumbs up, thumbs up. All right, I'm fitting to get a beer. They might be frozen. Hell, I see frost on the cans. On the river tomorrow grilling. We plan on going too, brother. There's a shock top lemonade shandy. Never had that. Set him right there in the race car wheel. There's a shock top Belgian white. Never had that. Hit them thumbs up. Big cattle noise. Stop plus. Skid loader work for a neighbor. Yeah, shock top Belgian white. And this is a shock top mango island wheat. Yeah, Tom's got a bunch of work lined up. Yep, y'all hit them thumbs up. We got 9. We was up to 25 people a while ago, and y'all didn't take advantage of that to hear the car crank up. All right, pick number 1, 2, or 3. The first one to pop up is the first one we're going to try. 1, 2, or 3. I got them sitting right there in the race car rim. Llewellyn said number 2. There's number 1, number 2. Belt, and they ain't gonna get hot. They got ice on the can. Yeah, they got frost on the can. Ain't no way they gonna get hot. I had them in the freezer. Let me get a glass so you can see if I pour it, Steve. Plenty of time to rest. Nah, man, you can better rest before then, man. You work yourself in the grave for nothing. We ain't nothing but a number, man. Better slow down and enjoy it. Yeah, you better slow down and enjoy it, man. Where did I set my drink at? I ain't got a glass. At least if I put it in a glass, you can see it. No, it ain't gonna get hot. But you can see me pour it if I put it in a glass. You can see what it looks like. At least you can see the haziness and the clarity of it. Oh, it ain't got hardly no head on it. At least we know it ain't a Gerrald, ain't it? A Gerrald got a head on it. So what's everybody been up to the weekend? 5 in, 9 thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up if y'all want to hear us fired up for a second before it gets too late. That takes a lot like a regular shock top. That might actually be a normal shock top. If that's the case, why they got it in a specialty pack? Yeah, it do. But hey, it can get better too, y'all. It can always get better. Hell, we might find another way to make a living without farming. You don't know, it might get real easy. I'm pretty sure that's a normal shock top. All right, now pick number 1 or 3. Pick number 1 or 3. Number 3. I'm pretty sure that's just a normal shock top. All right, this is a mango island wheat. And Mr. Steve guessing number 4. Damn it, Mr. Steve. Somebody put Mr. Steve in timeout. Lee Harris, you in here? Keep an eye on Steve. We're fitting to find out, Mr. Steve. It's a little darker. Got a little bit of head forming on it. Not a Gerrald head, that might be a Mac head right there. Get his stickers off the glasses. No, man, I'm about to carry them back. I'll leave a sticker on there. That way when my vision changes, I can carry them back and get me another pair. I can't wear them looking off them, man. They make my head feel weird. Mango wheat. What we got? 9 thumbs up. Y'all don't want to hear it crank up. Hell, y'all just wait and watch a video of it racing out. Let's try that mango wheat. Whoa, very sweet. About tastes like a cherry. Hold on, y'all. That about tastes like a damn cherry. Well, mango. I'm reading the thing, or trying to. Look at that can. Now tell me that ain't easy to read. All them colors. Motoring USA, what's going on, buddy? I didn't even see him comment. Oh, he must be busy tonight. Hey man, y'all see where Phil passed away, the Duck Dynasty? Dad, my daughter was telling me that a while ago. Shock Top Brewing in Portland, Oregon. That's all it says. Don't say much. Yeah, Phil Robertson passed away. "79 years old, yep. Never know when it's our number is going to be called, y'all. Motoring's posting a lot of nice short vids. We done a couple little shorts on the peeling with the car the other day. The transmission's busted. That's sitting right behind the camera. Yeah, that's very sweet. Just about too sweet. Yep, I think they said Alzheimer's. I don't know what happened, but it seemed pretty quick. What kind of videos does Motoring USA put out, Lee? Or what kind of videos are they? Traveling or something like that? $57,000, wow. Yeah, the whole back end of that one broke. We broke it off. Actually, we busted a motor and the vibration took that out with it. Up to 9. Y'all come on, we get 15 thumbs up. We'll fire the car up. Let y'all hear the new motor for a second. Late model race car, triangle. Okay. IP, what's going on, buddy? Y'all hit that thumbs up. We hit 15 on the fire the car up. We just put a new motor in last week. Got waiting on a yoke for the drive shaft and the new gear shifter linkages to come in. Plan on trying to race if the weekend stays free. June the 13th and 14th, we're gonna try to race. Got a Mid-East modified race. Yeah, if we get 15, we're gonna fire him up. Yes, sir. Yep, food trailer done great like normal. I can tell you the response is amazing that my wife and daughter get with that coffee trailer. You know, that still amazes me, the support they get and the nice words and the following they getting on, man. Their following is growing on Facebook, man. The Sip and Snack is the name of it, and that is really doing good. Feels good when you go places and they want to know when you're coming back and where you're going next. What's the weather like up there, Nelson? We got we dodged a bunch of rain here today. We desperately need it for the ground. We're gonna go to the river and do some fishing and hang out on the river, but I think we decided not today, and probably should have because we missed most of the rain. But we're gonna try to go tomorrow. If we get wet, we just get wet. There's the Sip and Snack link to Facebook. If y'all don't follow it, head over there and follow us. Ain't rained much. Yeah, man, we bad dry. I cut grass Friday night. I started about 9:30 and cut about 10:30 here because I knew we were busy. I was putting this motor in this race car all day Friday. And I knew I'd be busy yesterday with the coffee trailer. We left yesterday morning about 7 o'clock. We started loading up, so I didn't have a chance to cut grass. So I cut Friday night, and man, it was so dusty. Good deal, Lee. We need to make y'all a little fishing video. If we fish some tomorrow, I'll try to make y'all a little, at least a short maybe. Yeah, it does feel better. The humidity was up though a little bit here. The humidity was pretty low yesterday. The racetrack dried out fast. What's everybody got planned for tomorrow? You got any questions on the race car? Come out, watch, maybe see me trying to fish. Yeah, he said the other week he got his RC car back going. I got another RC car. I got a couple of them left over. I want to send them to you, Lee, and let you play with them. Yeah, if you got any questions on the car, ask them. I'll try to answer them the best I can. We run, hey, I'll just start telling you a few things. We run a 15-inch wheel, 15-inch tire, we call them. A lot of people call them wheels. We call this the wheel. But this is the rim, we call it. Y'all call it the wheel. 5.9, stuck in is running, good deal. Yeah, we run 15-inch on this car. We have to run 8 inches wide by the series that we run. And this is a true bead lock. You see the bolts here around it. You can take a 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch impact or something, you know, take this bead comes off, break the back bead, and the tire will come right off this side. Pretty simple to change. About 5 minutes in the trailer, you can change it. We have some, I don't have none out here. I do have some stacked up right there, but they ain't gonna be easy to get to. This non-bead lock, and that's like your passenger vehicle rim. You have to push it over the bead on both sides. They're a little more aggravating than the bead lock style. Okay, and your RC truck, good deal. This is the right front ag wild. Great question, bud. And if I had my other phone was charged, I could bring up a video to show you. When we go into the corner, this car loads the right front very, very hard. and it'll actually peel this bead. It's pulling under. It can pull this bead off of the rim. Because on the average, we might run 8 to say 10. On a crazy scenario, 12 PSI in this tire. The sidewall flex and give is also how you can gain and lose spring rate or gain and lose traction to the track. Hit the thumbs up though. If we get 15, we're gonna fire it up. I told them a while ago. That's a new motor. We just put it in. I put it in Friday. Don't even have a radiator in it yet. We'll fire it up for a second. Yeah, they do. I don't have another one. Look right here, y'all. Do y'all remember? Watch that fire. Y'all remember when Cousin Scotty passed away? And I got the 2 shop cats. I got Scotty and Sassy. This is Sassy. Hey, Sassy, look right there. Look, baby. Look, look, look. Look. That's YouTube. Y'all, this baby here be's under my feet. In this shop, she is worse than any dog I've ever had. Yep. The male cat was Scotty that we got, but he hauled buggy. He done the Scott thing on me. He hauled butt. But Sassy stayed around. Yeah, kitty, kitty, that's right. But man, she hunts. She hunts all the time. She's on it. I don't put her in my lap and stuff normally. Hey, when she was a baby, y'all hit that thumbs up for us. Now we get 15. We're gonna fire the race car up. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. When she was a little teeny baby, both of them was here. I boiled peanuts, and I give them some peanuts, and she loves peanuts. Hold on. Well, in the Mid-East, the touring series, Nelson IP Farms, we have to run a 602 GM crate motor is what we have to run, so to say. But now you have to use certified engine builders to have them sealed up. Only certain ones the series recognize or allow us to use. But they blueprint and balance the engines where GM is real slack on them. I got something in my eye. Yeah, GM is real slack on the tolerances and the clearance and the stuff, so there's a little bit to be gained. And like I was saying earlier on the flywheel and stuff. Hold on 1 second. Y'all give me 1 second here, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Y'all hold on 1 second. Let me get y'all a demonstration right here. That way I ain't gotta just be telling you. I've been saying I'm gonna do better at showing you this stuff, so hell, here we go. All right. Where'd I lay my glasses at? All right, y'all bear with me. All right, this is a Chevrolet flywheel. A lot of y'all will call this a flex plate. You see the size of that? Y'all paying attention or y'all listening? Am I talking to my damn self? Or are y'all actually out there paying attention with me? I think this is 15 inches. You see the thickness. You see this is called a drive flange. that has splines in it. This is your bolts that bolt it to your crankshaft, just like a bean truck, a farm truck, or your F-150 you drive. This is the splines that go on the transmission push in here. You see the size of that. All right. When I tell you we swapping over to a reverse mount, we're taking this out and we're going to that. See the difference? All this is rotating weight. So, right, you going from this with an aluminum or magnesium Chevrolet bell housing. Right. But in order to go from this to this, you're talking several thousands of dollars. You know, into all the other parts. Right, exactly. You know, we ain't only changing this and this. You know, we got to change the bell housing, which is $1,500, $1,400, $1,800. Then you got to have a different flywheel. You got to have a different starter. You know, and over the past few years we've been back into racing, we've been running what we had to save a couple $1,000. But now we're trying to gain that last little bit to get that little bit of competitiveness we've been missing. You know, you've got to spend that money. You know, and fan blades is something we've been overlooking. You know, we've always ran a 4-blade or a 5-blade GM steel fan blade. Hit that thumbs up, y'all. 15, we're gonna fire the race car up. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't. But yeah, we've been on a 4 or 5-blade GM fan blade. Hold on, let me grab that and I'll show you some difference. Y'all bear with me 1 second. Y'all want me to show you some more stuff? I'm trying to start show a little bit more of this racing stuff. Yep, I raced RC cars hardcorely. I promise it's the same thing, buddy. Except on where the RCs you spend $100, we spending $2,500. But it's the same thing. The more you got to spend to go fast. Got to pay to play. Let me set this down and show you something else. It's like a show and tell now. I've been saying I'm going to do more of this, and I'm trying. Let me find that old fan blade. Or one of them that I run. I'm coming. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me, y'all. All right, this is a GM 4-blade steel fan. These has been out probably since the 60s. They're reliable. They don't come apart. They don't tear up. It's just, what would I say, 18 gauge stamped steel put together with 4 rivets. Then your bolts here, you bolt it right on the front of your water pump. I got one somewhere, but I don't know where. I can get more in this. If y'all like this kind of stuff, let me know. I'll do more stuff showing you some stuff. Hell, I'm getting to the point now where I don't mind. I'm just going to do it. But everybody's running plastic now. They doing... See, I've ran this forever. And you can buy what they call a steel flex and all that, you know, what everybody sticks on their car on the street. You know, you got your old 89 or 95 Monte Carlo. You know, you got your old, we got carbon fiber drive shafts. We run some carbon fiber drive shafts. They are super good, super light, strong. But all it takes, Mr. Lee, is a $900 drive shaft. And under our cars where everything moves under there, that drive shaft touch one bar. And I mean like that. That drive shaft will disintegrate. It's strong in line, but it can't handle nothing touching. That's back to my story about this fan. This fan right here is 20 bucks. And hell, if it gets into the shroud, it'll clear the shroud out of the way. Like I'm trying to find, like you see that right there? That's where it's got into the shroud. It made room. But everybody else is running $400, $500, $300, $400, $500, $600 plastic fans. And if they get into the shroud, you know what's going to happen to your $600 fan? It's junk. It'll disintegrate it. But if you're going to run with these guys that's running all this stuff, we've got to do it. So now we're finally taking the step to upgrade our stuff. You're right, Llewellyn. It's crazy, but yeah, the carbon fiber drive shafts are super great. We broke 3 of them 2 years ago. So now we are going back to running the fast shaft. I'll show you one of them. Hold on one second. Give me 1 minute. Let me set this down. I'll show you what we run. I ain't got no reason to hide it now. Y'all hear that thumbs up? 15, we're gonna fire it up. 15 thumbs up, we're gonna fire him up. Okay, the shaft's laying over here. I went the wrong way. 15, we're gonna fire it up. This sucker's greasy. Y'all hate to even touch it. All right. Good stuff, but a lot of people don't know. All right, this is the dry shaft that we run. I need to wipe it off. This is actually fresh out the car. That's a fast shaft. Where in your standard vehicle, so y'all about there. 3 more thumbs up, y'all, and we're gonna fire it up. All right, this is in your standard vehicle. If you drive a pickup truck, this is 1.5 inches. In your standard pickup, it's probably 3 inch. The newer trucks now have 4 inch, 4.5, 5 inch aluminum dry shafts. This is what we run now. Yes, it's a little heavier than the carbon fiber, like Lee mentioned earlier. But if this gets into something, like you can see that ring right here? You see that ring on this dry shaft? That's when we busted a motor the other week. The vibration was so bad, it bent this shaft right here. I can put a straight edge on this here. Actually, you can see it in that camera right there. That's bent. That's what we're waiting on now. But when it bent this shaft, this has interfered with something. See that line around it? That right there line, Lee, this a carbon fiber shaft wouldn't have withheld that. Whatever interfered with this shaft and took the paint off would have tore that shaft up. Yeah, that's right. You go to something stronger like an A-arm on your RC car, it's going to break where it hooks onto the frame. If where the frame mount is not strong enough, it'll break your frame. And it's going, it's going to break the weaker spot. So that's why we run, like I said, we like the carbon fiber for the weight. And you ain't going to hardly twist it in half. 1,000 horse won't twist the carbon fiber shaft hardly. Say, y'all look. Are you gonna finish this show, or do I need you gonna move and let me finish? Sassy, come on. I got to finish. We got one more beer, y'all, and we're gonna get off of here. All right, Sassy, you gotta get out of the way now. Come on. Get out, baby. You put them claws in. Don't even start that mess. All right, what we got? Yeah. All right, we got one more brewski. Man, that cat there, bud, when I leave this shop tonight, when I get off of here in, 10, 15 minutes, I bet you that cat is going to run and cut through the bushes and try to scare me, about trip me before I get to the house. This one here's got me a little nervous, y'all. This is lemonade shandy. But if you want to know more stuff about the race car like that, let me know. That's what I'm scared of right there, Lee. That's what I'm scared of. Yep, that's what I'm nervous about, heartburn. Y'all hear that? Starting to rain. You're right, Ag Wild. Exactly what it's starting to do. We need it. Let's try this lemonade. Not too bad. Not real lemonade. We got 12. Y'all hit the thumbs up if you haven't. We're closing in. Of course, now this is a metal building, you see. It's not hard to be loud. Yeah, we need the rain. Our hay fields need it desperately. But yeah, if y'all want to know more stuff about the car, right there, that orange thing, red thing you see, who knows what that is? What is that? Pop quiz. Who's paying attention? We got at least 8 people in here. What is that right there? And I'm pointing at. What is that? Somebody knows what that is. Let's let some more people guess. Fire bottle. Looks like a fire extinguisher. Ag Wild says looks like a no idea fire extinguisher. Fire system. We'll see if anybody else guesses. Before I tell you either way. Y'all right. Y'all exactly right. That's a fire bottle. We put that in. This crazy cat is back under me. Sassy. Yeah, that's a fire system. There's a nozzle. Nitrous. That's what we need, Lee. That's what we're missing, ain't it? Yes, that bottle leaves there. It's plumbed under the cockpit through the firewall. Right where I'm pointing at, right there, is a nozzle. So say the engine catches on fire. When I pull the bottle, there's a nozzle under here to extinguish it. And also inside, actually I'm pointing at it right there. That's through the cockpit where I see it. there's a nozzle in the cockpit. So, say in a worst case scenario, the car catches on fire, the engine expires or turns over or whatever. My fat ass don't want to burn, so you pull. If it's on fire and you can't get out in time, at least pull the bottle. That to be honest, Mr. Steve, I don't know. I don't remember. I remember you talking to me about the halon. I don't remember. I can tell you it's not the most expensive system because I couldn't afford the most expensive. But we had to make ourselves be able to afford a system. So if the car was on fire, and in a worst case scenario, maybe we would buy time for the track crew to get to us too, also with their extinguishers. That's why we keep a big extinguisher in our trailer. If I see anything going on, whatever it is, I'm gonna go with my extinguisher to help. If I got to buy me another extinguisher because I tried and I didn't need it, it's $100 or whatever it is. I don't know what it costs to refill these. I don't remember. Hope I don't never have to know. Because that is a tight hole getting in and out these cars, and God forbid it's upside down and on fire, it will be hard to get out. If you can't get out, pull this thing and maybe it'll control the fire until somebody can help you get out. The lemonade's not bad. It does not have a lemonade flavor. It has actually like a wicked apple flavor, what's some of the apple beer? Trying to think a couple of the apple beer we've had. We still 3 away, y'all. Y'all gonna let 3 thumbs up stop us from firing the race car up. We're gonna go 3 or 4 more minutes, y'all. We're gonna shut her down. Red's apple ale, that's it. Red's apple ale. Kind of tastes like a Red's apple ale. Excuse me. But yeah, so trying to think what else I can see to show you. Okay, another thing I'll point out. You see this purple right there? You see that purple color right there? Hell, where's my hand pointing at? Right there. That is insulation on the fuel line to help keep the fuel line cool, supplying the carburetor on the motors. Y'all got any questions about it? A koozie for the beer, for the fuel, for the beer line. A koozie for the fuel line. I tell y'all what, it's been 44 minutes. I ain't never been the kind of bullshit. The hell with 15 thumbs up. We firing it up. I ain't never been the kind that have to have nothing. We're gonna fire it up. Y'all sit tight. Give me a minute. I gotta get the carb hat and all off. Give me just a minute. That's a carb hat. That's a carb hat. That goes on so nothing can't get in your carburetor. Oh, let's see. I gotta let this lift down a little bit. Look at that cat in my chair. Hold on, y'all. I gotta let the lift down until it. Can y'all see that? Y'all ready? Can't run it too long because we don't have the radiator and everything in it. Time I sat down, somebody come in, I missed it. What you do? No, it was still raining. Oh man, that baby sounds on it's snappy, man. I think the motor is gonna really be there for us. We super excited to get to try it here in a few weeks. Yeah, that's right. We put 3 of them. Bam, bam, bam. 3 times. But yeah, y'all, we just want to jump on for a minute and hang out. What the Toms say. Ain't been. Man, y'all seen the other week I went live. And I didn't give up. I mean, I just do what I want to do and post it how I want, when I want, what I want. Hell, it does better when I do that than when I try to do it religious and post how they tell me. But y'all, I appreciate all of y'all for coming in and hanging out with us. We plan on going to the river tomorrow. We might do a live or a video or something, but I appreciate all y'all hanging out. Happy Memorial Day to all of y'all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one. Still didn't hit 15 thumbs up, but we tried.